I leave for 5 days. What's happening, film nerds? David the Film Junkie here. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back in the Film Junkie Bat Cave. That's right. I had a fun time in Oregon. I was there for 5 days. Of course, I try to keep up with the videos. I posted videos that I pre-recorded, that are pre-did and edited and everything like that. And then, of course, I did some, vloggy type videos on here talking about certain things and certain things being... Yes, some madness has happened this week, guys. Some crazy madness, but I woke up to even more of a shitstorm and then just full-on greatness that happened today. If you guys didn't know about this, but, and of course, I'm pretty sure you did, but Batman on film. Good old Batman on film. Guys that hate Batman on film, apparently. They don't want to see this Batman on film, that's for sure. They posted an article about a quote from Matt Reeves from like over a month ago. And of course, it started making the rounds and everything like that. And this is what the quote said right here. Well, I have a vision for a way to do something with that character, Batman, that feels like it resonates with me personally and a perspective that can grow out into other things. When they, Warner Brothers, approached me, what they said was, look, it's a standalone, it's not part of the extended universe. Now, of course, without using any kind of logic or anything like that, and no integrity, which I always scream for, they posted it, and, I mean, right after this, like, the line right after this from Mr. Dude, wow, but not really. If you've been paying attention, this isn't surprising in all. I think it should be at all, right? I think there's a little typo there, buddy. In fact, it was expected. But see, what's funny is the guy backpedaled, and he realized, and then he tweeted this out right here, and he actually added it to the article after seeing what happened today. He said, to be fair, Mr. Reeves could mean the Batman is standalone and will not reference Justice League or any of the other DC films, but technically be part of the DCEU. You might as well moonwalk, man. Moonwalk. And in comes the director himself, Matt Reeves. Jeez, what I miss, guys. And I love it. I love that he's doing that. Just to be clear, of course, Batman will be in the DC universe. Batman will be Batman. Then he follows it up by saying, in my comments from a while back, about not being part of the DCEU, I was talking about the Batman being a story specifically about Batman, not about the others in the universe. That it wouldn't be filled with cameos servicing other stories. Yeah, he's talking about, how Marvel's really doing that lately. That would be a Batman story. See, this is what the problem is right here. Is like, yes, we all thought that already. And when the news was coming out that, oh, yeah, it's not going to be part of the DCEU, I was even scratching my head. I'm going, well, what if the story, I mean, they even said that about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Do you guys remember that? And yes, James Gunn did show up in this little thread of him, Johns, as well as Reeves. And it was quite awesome because first off, you got a Marvel director and you got the lead of DC, and then you got a DCEU director, and they're all just like harmonizing together. They're all, yay, we're all having fun. The fans are the only ones that fight, guys. Kind of sad, but this also did happen to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The only thing that was different is people didn't freak out about it. There wasn't like bloggers out there that going, oh my god, you can have that bit. It wasn't like that. It was just like calm. Everything was calm, and then of course James Gunn had to clear it up because these guys just they don't think logically, or they just don't have an integrity. I think it's a little bit of both, but James Gunn had to clarify that, yes, it's part of the MCU. It's just going to be its own standalone story. That's exactly what Reeves thought, and that's what a lot of people thought too, but of course, it doesn't matter. And to the Batman on film guys, to Jet, I swear to God, just adding a tweet to your post doesn't change anything. I'll commend you for tweeting that out yesterday because all of a sudden you're like, okay, I better cover myself here because, I could be wrong. But instead of doing that, you could have just said that in the original article. You could have said I had a disclaimer, or you could have had something, thought logically or everything like that. But no, you just went on a whole like, oh yeah, but really, if you haven't been paying attention, this isn't surprising at all. In fact, it was expected. And you got the fucking lean Italian. Shut up. So I'll commend you for the tweet, but the original article should have stated that already. Should have already had that because you should have had your brain, thinking logically or having, some integrity or something like that and stating that fact in the first place. The fact that you just added your tweet to the post, follow up, post this after the fact on Twitter. Yeah. Okay. That's just as much as like, yeah, I commend you for that. It's not good enough. To me, it should have been in the original article. Oh, phone's ringing. Then we go over to Mr. Campea, and this is what he tweeted out yesterday. So, anyone still naively believe Affleck stepped down from directing Batman because he thought it was too hard to act and direct it? Oh my god. This guy is going to give me eye cancer. Try directing a short film, a short 5-minute film in a 20-pound bat suit, then report back. You would actually die because you're not in that creative shape. Affleck is in great shape, but it'd still be freaking hard. I mean, oh my god. I keep on repeating this. That to direct, produce, write, and star in a Batman film where you're going to have to, like, say cut and go around to the camera and make sure the shot was good in a heavy batsuit, which means anytime a director is also starring, the star in the movie, guess what? The production goes on a little bit longer because he has to walk from his mark to the screen to make sure that the shot was good. Can you imagine doing that in a 20-pound batsuit? How hard is it to recognize that? How hard is it to take that in, to realize that, to use your logic on that? I think it's not that at all. He just wants to be right. That's the thing. He's always going to be holding on to the whole, yeah, he was supposed to direct, now he's directing thing. Even though it just doesn't logically make any sense, he's still going to hold on to it because that's what only makes him right. That's the only thing he's holding on to. He's got nothing else, and we got to stop saying shit like this, guy. It's just really stupid. It's just really dumb. It's making these guys look so stupid, and that's what the bad part is. And they're lashing out on us and everything like that and trying to block everybody who's coming at them, and they're just saying, like, DC fans are just absolute shit. And I'm like, I agree. There's just a lot of DC shills out there that are just crazy, and I'm just going, holy shit. Relax. But when you got, like, the general DC fan that's just trying to defend someone like me, someone like, you know, like a lot of other people out there, you're just looking stupid to these, and you're alienating these fans. That's the thing. You're alienating one side of it, and you're just holding on to shit. You can't admit that you're wrong. I mean, oh, God. These guys, between Batman on film and Camp P, I don't know. And then, of course, you got Frosty, Mr. Collider Frosty or whatever the heck. Also, he just can't help but always throw this in there. And now, of course, he didn't remove this tweet. He just doesn't acknowledge it. He's like, oh yeah, just go on to the next thing. He's not going to even acknowledge it, not going to say anything else. It's getting really dumb, guys, but you know what? All we could do is just wait for Warner Brothers to just confirm everything, or wait for these guys like Matt Reeves, Jeff Johns, and just start talking about it, and then we could just kind of point and laugh at these guys. We got to be a little, I mean, yeah, it's hard not to be. I already tweeted at Batman and Film. Kind of, you know, that's just what I do. I kind of just stir up the pot a little bit. It's a little fun, but you know, when the director himself kind of just comes out and debunks like an article that you started and it just started circulating everywhere, I mean, at least you got those clicks, right? That's all that really matters. Anyways, guys, that's all I got to say about it. I've been rambling on too long in this video, but let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all this? How happy are you that Matt Reeves came out and Jeff Johns came out saying all this stuff? I think it's absolutely fantastic. I wish John Berg actually joined in the conversation. Maybe he did, and I just didn't see it. It'd be awesome if Ben Affleck just said something, and I'd be like, ah! But of course, you know, he doesn't really do the Twitter thing. So anyways, there you have it, guys. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the other channel, too. Follow me on the social media stuff that is floating above my head. Jeez, welcome back, huh, Dave? All right, I'll talk to you later.